All right, we are back. Hello, everyone. Lord Robert and the Kingdom of Dreams.
Huh?
That's right, we're not done the side stories yet.
Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember a thing. Ah! Jings! Is that... No, it can't be. It is. It's her. Fresh from the pages of the Ogler's Digest, and large as life. I haven't the first clue what's going on around these parts. But I reckon I could do worse than ask a lassie here. Well, Rab, what are you waiting for? She'll no hang around forever while you pluck up what little courage you have left. Yoo-hoo! Have you a moment to spare for a sweet, harmless old man, Hen?
Gotta be a pervert.
Hey? What just happened?
Come on!
This can't be. But it is. It's Dundrasil, just as it once was.
Looking sharp, Your Majesty.
Ah, my old robes. But how? What in the world's going on? Would you care to enlighten me, lassie?
Walk this way.
Walk this way! My bunny-head pal headed off in the direction of the throne room. Assuming this is the real Dungersville Castle, that is. Well, that's as good a place as any to head for, I suppose. I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. Okay, we got our platinum claws. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I cannot allow you to proceed. There's a private meeting in progress. What's the matter, Your Majesty? You look like you've seen a ghost. Anyway, you shouldn't be heading for the throne room. You have an important audience, as I understand it. If you're late, the Chief Minister will have your guts regardless. Probably make some good time here. Your Majesty, please wait. One of the ministers was looking for you. He said you should head to the throne room. So the throne room is through the door over there. If you head inside and turn left, you'll find... Oh, it's you, Your Majesty! Well, if you don't need me telling you your way around your own palace, you'll have to forgive me. I'm new here, you see. Sir, Your Majesty, Princess Eleanor would tear strips off me if I let anyone into her private chambers. You just missed her, actually. I wonder where she was off to. Good day, Your Majesty. The Chief Minister is waiting for you in front of the throne. Just head straight on and you'll see him. Oh, there, Your Majesty. The Chief Minister is waiting for you by the throne. Perhaps you can retire to your chambers after you've spoken with him? Oh, and don't worry. I've been keeping a careful eye on your fine collection of gentlemen's literature. The maids won't be throwing it away on my watch. Oh, good man. Watching his porno mags for him. So he finally summoned the courage to do it, has he? Oh, Your Majesty, I didn't see you there. I hope you're keeping well. He suddenly remembers how as a child he thought the 5 o'clock shadow was some kind of superhero who appeared at 5 every day. Oh. I've heard he's finally gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Oh, Your Majesty, we were just discussing, nothing at all. Long live King Robert, all hail King Robert. Your Majesty, I have to compliment you on your fine choice of cloaks. The one you picked today radiates authority like nobody's business. You suddenly remembers how I was a child. Oh, okay, you got the same one again. I don't know why you're still thinking about that. Your Majesty, is my imagination, or is your crown particularly resplendent today? It sets off your regal whiskers, tattoo. Ah, there you are, Your Majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you that you had an important audience scheduled. It's almost time. Hurry on over to your throne and prepare yourself. Alright, let's do this. You no business with the Queen's throne just now, Your Majesty. Hurry on over to your own. Quickly now.
Huh? But...
I trust you are well, Father.
Eleanor, Erwin, it really is you. And you're young again. What's going on?
Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the Princess's Honor Guard, but as my own man.
What? I mean, very well. State your business.
You see, the thing is, I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast, and my heart unwavering. There is no man alive who will love, honor, and protect your daughter as I can.
Oh.
Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands. Will you allow me to continue to serve and protect your daughter? Not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband.
I can hardly turn you down after that little performance, can I, laddie? But to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day be wed.
Oh, Father.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Hooray! Congratulations! Hooray! Well done.
Super rude.
Huh? 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 Crivens! Where do you spring from, lassie? And where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
Majesty, is everything alright? You're looking a wee bit befuddled, if you didn't mind me saying so. What's that you say? Queen Eleanor and King Orwin lost forevermore? Oh, come on now. It's the nerves talking, that's all. Speaking of nerves, the father-to-be seems to be more than a little jumpy himself. He went flying out of the throne not long ago like a man possessed. I cannot be the only one with an itchy nose, can I? Ah, Your Majesty, it's almost time. I bet you cannot wait to meet your new grandchild. It'll be the bonniest baby ever born, I'm sure of it. Got a bit of a time jump here. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I might have the chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was born? Well now, so it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now there's the thing. Your Majesty? Sorry, lad. You were saying there was something you wanted to discuss. Aye, it's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble that it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I was wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while so I can have some time to think it over. Please, Your Majesty, there's no one else I can ask. You'll be doing yourself and myself and your kingdom a great service. You'll do it, won't you? Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There's just 2 items on the agenda for today. The first is something you're more used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. The Chief Minister will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. The second is to make a round of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of the king aiding his subjects directly was, of course, something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I do my best thinking. Once you've taken care of today's business, please come and find me. I'm truly grateful for you to agreeing to do this. Imagine the king needing a day off and just being like, hey, former king, come do my job for a day. Alright, let's get to work. Now, let us commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you, and use your wisdom to give counsel as the representative of the Count of Dungersville. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me the audience. I've traveled all the way from the kingdom of Sniffelheim to seek it. The matter I wish to bring before you today has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the counsel of the Crown of Dungersville, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. It regards a royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try and identify the thief and recover his most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down your list of suspects, but you've no clear means by which to do so. Alright, let's have a wee think. The first thing to do is to identify the likely motive. What reason might a person have to want to get their mitts on this blue orb? A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny, I warrant. Aye, that'll be why the thief did it. Now, next we've continued the matter of means. You cannot just walk in off the street and help yourself to the pride of the royal treasure house, so what kind of person could have done it? Aye, that'll be it. The thief must have disguised himself as the guard or such like and strolled right on in without anyone looking at him twice. Which leads me to conclude that our culprit is an experienced professional thief. Go back and line up your suspects, tell them that the orb they stole was a fake, and that whoever took it must have been an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile, the veteran whose skills you've called into question. A marvelous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniffelheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. This is your final judgment on the matter, I take it? The Kingdom of Sniffelheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the king. The envoy for Sniffelheim hurries home looking very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtlessly lead to an unmasking a rogue who stole the treasure. Now, shall we move on to the next matter? Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, allow me to present you with the next problem requiring your attention. The Sultan of Gallopolis salutes the mighty kingdom of Dungersville and its people, and sends us a missive penned by his most exalted hand. Your Majesty, I trust that this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and the glories of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason. As you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave. The land is parched and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of a realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity that we might avert disaster. I await your return by return of rider. Your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallopolis. The message ends there. I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellency the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ugh, sounds like they got themselves a pretty pickle over there. Well, I better see what I can do to help it, then, hadn't I? Drought prevention advice, eh? Can't say it's a problem we've ever faced over this way, if I'm honest. Well, let's start with the basics then, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on what tone letter first. That's probably the best way to go. Now, the tricky part. What to do in a drought. Let's weigh up the options. Offer up conventional wisdom, think outside the box. Right, that's it, I've got it! Quick, take this down before I forget it. My dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering about extremely hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going through the roof. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest is that you inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imaginations and see what they come up with. Hopefully it will involve lots of swimsuits and lots of them. That's the one! Get that's all written up in your best fancy handwriting in one of those nice scrolls. A marvelous missive, Your Majesty. If you don't mind me saying. Now, just to confirm, you're happy with me to write down? Yes, send it out. Excellent. We'll send it back to Galapagos right away. Now, shall we have them send in the next visitor? Very good, Your Majesty. Without further delay, let me present you with the next problem that requires your attention. Why is there more? I think this is one of the few times you ever see somebody dressed as the thug, not wearing the thug's mug. Or a toughie. As I'm sure you're aware, there are pugilistic tournaments held regularly in the town of Octagonia where fighters from all four corners of the world compete to prove their worth. Naturally, there is no shortage of young hopefuls keen to represent Dungerstil in the next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present you our kingdom's 3 final candidates. Who better than a fighting man like yourself, Lord Robert, to assess their potential? If it pleases Your Majesty, could you step forward and pick the one you think might be a champion in the making? Alright, it's gonna be the bear. An interesting choice indeed, Your Majesty. This one's a real wild one, without a shred of decency or compassion for his fellow fighter. An animal who will stop at nothing to achieve victory. I can't bear some of the things these people say about me. You know, I'm not that bad, honestly. So you gonna choose me or what? That's great, Your Majesty. I'll just wait till I tell the cubs. Very good, Your Majesty. But are you certain you wish to put forward an animal without a shred of mercy to represent your kingdom? Well, it's your choice, I suppose. I think we can be confident in a victory, at least. Surely no one will be able to stand up to our boys' unbridled savagery. That's right, the bear. I'm happy to report that this concludes all your royal duties for today. Those here in the throne room, at least. But as I believe King Ordwin mentioned, there may be troubled souls elsewhere in the castle who require your assistance. I suggest you take a stroll around the grounds. Oh, but before you depart, allow me to say that it was an absolute pleasure to witness you at work today. Truly, it has been far too long. It's safe to say your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was. Majesty, the Queen needs quiet and rest right now, and plenty of it. I know you want to see her, but please, give her some space. Sorry, my voice. Nothing. Hey, Sage's elixir, sick. Crab opens his mouth. He suddenly catches himself singing a little song under his breath and to stop him from losing his nerve. Forgive me, Your Majesty. The maid who brings you dinner dropped a pot of pepper, and now I cannot stop sneezing. I just hope none of it drifts into the Queen's room. I'm sure she's having a hard enough time of it already. Shoo! Oh, there's a book here. Let's read. It looks like an old diary of Rab's. Rab shakes himself and has a close look. Ever since the day I acceded to the throne to young Ernwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dungershield the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit, I shared some of my subjects' doubts whether he or not he truly suited to rule at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed, which means I can go get on with enjoying my retirement. Alright. What we got going on here in town? Good day to you, Your Majesty. If you're looking for King Ernwin, he's in his usual spot by the fountain down below. It looks like he's got a lot going on in his mind. I reckon it'll be a wee girl with a mother as lovely as Queen Eleanor. She'll be as cute as a button. Your Majesty, you always were known as a wise ruler, one who knew a thing or two about a thing or two. Well, I was wondering if I might be bold enough to make a small request of you. If you don't mind, I would very much like to ask you some questions in order to see your formidable intellect at work. What do you say? Will you indulge me? Well, thank you, Your Majesty. Now, without further ado, let me set you some posers. All I require is that you, in your infinite wisdom, reply to me with a simple true or false in response to each. Ready? Here we go. True or false? You, Lord Robert, are in fact the youngest of 3 brothers. But, Your Majesty, surely you jest. You cannot seriously have forgotten how many siblings you have. No, you're merely teasing me. I'm certain of it. I know you have always enjoyed a good laugh, but I would humbly request that you take my answers seriously. Alright. Sure. Correct. But that was too easy, was it not? Let me give you a sterner challenge for the next question. Here it comes. The purple orb is one of the royal treasures of Sniffelheim. Well, that's false. Correct. Bravo. Now I can tell you want a little more of a challenge, so let's increase the difficulty a little. The Dracilian sovereign we use as currency in our kingdom is worth 10 Dracilian shillings. Oh, okay. Sure. False. Sure. I can see you're championing at the bit in anticipation of more testing questions. Let's see how you enjoy this one. The Sultan of Gallopolis has a single son upon whom he dotes excessively. That's true. Surely you're aware that the Sultan has not been blessed yet with a child? Okay, that's not fair. I guess we didn't know the age of his kids, so I just assumed he was already born. But of course, it comes to no surprise to you, Majesty. You've cruised effortlessly to my very final question. In addition to the 4 great kingdoms that make up Erdrea, there was once a 5th. Yes, that's true. You answer every single question correctly, but then I expect nothing less. Truly, I have witnessed an epic feat of intellectual prowess. I shall never forget that I have observed here today. The sight of a matchless mind spreading its wings and taking flight is something I shall take to the grave. Here, a small token of my appreciation. Hey, a seed of magic, sick. This must have been both a humbling and an inspiring experience. Your Majesty, I intend to hit the books and memorize yet more obscure trivia, that I might one day reach your heady heights. We got 10 minutes left. We can keep going. I think. Alright. King Erwin and Queen Eleanor always look so happy. Well, that's true love for you. I wish it could happen to me, but I suppose that's hoping for too much. Oh, I cannot wait for the wee one to be born. I'm getting excited. You'd think it was my own flesh and blood. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot allow you to proceed. There's a private meeting in progress. There's always a private meeting in progress. What the fuck? My own kingdom. Eat my ass. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I cannot let go that way. The maids are busy cleaning, you see. Good day to you, Lord Robert. I expect you're going to be putting on a lavish party to celebrate the birth of your first grandchild. I do hope I'll be on the guest list. You won't. You must be very excited about the baby, Your Majesty. I know I am. In fact, I've prepared a beautiful banquet or bouquet of flowers to present to Queen Eleanor. I run an exclusive florist, don't you know? I don't know. Oh, hello, Your Majesty. You must be very excited about the new addition to the family. Nope, I'm not. I'm famous. Sounds like there's been some kind of problem in the kitchen. But surely they can serve us something before we all starve to death. Your Majesty, cometh the hour, cometh the man. We're in the middle of a wee culinary emergency, you see, and we could do it to assist someone such as yourself. Gastronome, shall we say. A butterfingered fool of a maid managed to drop the very last pot of pepper from the castle larder, and it smashed and went everywhere. I'm sure you can imagine what the guards will say when they sit down to their neeps and tatties, and there's no seasoning to be had. There'll be an uproar. Please, Your Majesty, help us in our hour of need. Excellent. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now, if you wouldn't mind searching the castle, we need something nice and pungent we can use instead of pepper. I was thinking some of the plants around the castle might yield something useful. It's certainly worth a look anyway. But don't restrict your search to plants alone. You never know where your perfect condiment might be hiding. Well, I trust your judgment, Your Majesty. Happy hunting. It's my fault. I was the one who dropped the pepper pot. It's a calamity. What will we do without our pepper? He suddenly remembers that the reason his favorite waistcoat has no buttons is because they all popped off due to his burgeoning belly. My tummy's rumbling so loud I cannot hear myself think. How are we supposed to train without a good feed? Those pet seeds have a pungent pung, alright? I'm pretty sure you could dry them and use them to cook with. They'd be sure add a wee spice to the mix. I'm sure there are other things you could use instead of pepper, but this doesn't seem like a bad option to me. There you go. I'll do it. This might just work. I reckon this could make a pretty interesting alternative to pepper. Well, only one way to find out. No, you wouldn't let us down, Your Majesty. Here's a little token of our appreciation on behalf of the kitchen staff. A seed of strength. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that one. Alright, is that it? Is there anyone else that needs help? Let's go check over here. We're rushed off our feet getting everything ready for the new arrival. We need to get the castle spick and span for the little one. First impressions and all that. Go talk to Erwin and see if he has anything else. Oh, Lord Robert, your timing is almost most uncanny. I've just this second managed to come up with the perfect name for the new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have had time to properly mull it over. You've no idea how much of a help you've been. Since we both finished with our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne and wait for the good news?
Your Majesty, Lord Robert, the new arrival is here.
Already?
Congratulations, Your Majesty. It's a beautiful, bouncing baby boy.
Bouncing baby boy.
A boy.
Look, Erwin.
Oh, he's a fine wee chappie. And what I said of lungs. We'd better hurry up and give him a name before he screams the place down.
Aye.
We were wondering what you thought about Erdrick.
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds clever and brave and... yes. But I've rather set my heart on something else, you know? What do you think of this for a name?
Oh, well, it's nice, but it wouldn't exactly be my first choice. But if that's the name you've chosen, my love, then that's the name he shall have. Mighty Yggdrasil has blessed us with this beautiful boy.
It's the baby like fucking stunned in the hat.
And from this day forth, he shall be known as...
Oh, Father.
Sorry about that, love.
Never mind that. Why don't you give your grandson a cuddle?
Hello, wee one. I'm your grandpa. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh.
Alone.
What the?
Having fun?
How are you doing this? These places, these memories, they feel so real.
Feels so real. There's also something on the book here. Book called the Book of Erdwin. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings. World Tree's gift, first of many. Bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth the shadow cast. Lo, the dark one, bleak, black, vast. Song of Prayer. World Tree's foot, a plea, a prayer, ringeth through the mountain air. Babe is born, trees will revealed. Serenica, luminary's shield. The book is filled with many more important sounding poems. Very carefully closes it. A diamond. Right. Where to now? Huh? Why is it so quiet? Fucking rude. Why'd you have me go all the way around? The fuck? Where'd everyone go? They cannot have left without telling me, can they?
What's all this then?
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Get away! It's you.
Well done, big man.
Many congratulations.
Surprise! You didn't suspect a thing, did you? We all worked extra hard to keep it a secret.
Happy birthday, Lord Robert. We've had Gondolia's finest patissiers working day and night on your cake here. I trust it will be to your taste.
Many happy returns, Father. May you live a long and joyful life, watching your grandson grow into a fine young man.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Congratulations, Your Highness. The people of Dundrasil are eternally grateful for all you've done to make this such a happy and peaceful place to live.
Hear, hear! And we'll do everything we can to keep it happy and peaceful under King Erwin too.
Oh, that's my boys.
Aye, and a great big happy birthday to you from all the lads and lassies in the tavern, eh?
Didn't forget to send word when you've a new addition or two to the royal collection of gentlemen's periodicals, will you, big man?
My people. Oh, how I love them.
You're not crying, are you, Grandpa? Is something the matter?
No, laddie. Everything's perfect. Just perfect.
Alright, unfortunately, we're gonna save here, guys, because this is where we got the guy's fucking sleeping in the doorway. May you be blessed with many more happy, healthy years, Your Highness. Now let us give us praise for all we have. We're gonna have to end here, because this is, I gotta get ready for work. But we're damn near the end of the side chapters before we go into Act 2 proper. This is a good side thing for today, I think. Alright. So, YouTube, thank you for viewing.